So, what would like the audience to bring with them when they leave from after have seen your installation?
It's very hard for an artist to determine what the takeaway from any piece of work might be. But perhaps in a piece like this, an echo of those words, when will you be happy, might be an interesting experience to gather. um, I don't believe that an artist can actually have either a manual of instruction or a manual of expectation of what an audience response might be to a piece. So I would withhold taking that any further. But I think an internal dialogue about what the piece does in a landscape that is imbued with the notion of death might be an interesting thought. When Peter sort of invited me to be part of the project, one of the things that I was aware of was the intense beauty of the landscape through pictures. I mean, I hadn't been here. The other thing was this subtext of death, because I was also aware that the landscape held within it a burial site, and I think the mixture of a prehistoric graveyard with the notion of a beautiful landscape, death and beauty in conjunction with each other, were, I think, two themes that I was looking at when I conceived the work. So my intention was really to deposit what I might call an utterance, or a sound, or a small text into the landscape, rather than essentially conceive of a sculpture that would sort of become a monument within the landscape. So I want to sort of lay my piece in the grass, in a sense, and almost have it appear as if it's excavated from the terrain.
What animal bone is it?
No, it's not an animal bone. It's made in the studio. So it's we have references of 500 different bone types. So this is not any particular animal, but from our own studies of animal bones, really, or human bones.